Hey there, so I'm gonna continue on from yesterday's stream with Professor Layton. Technically part 2. Let's go. Just gonna load up my save file. Our story so far. In the course of their afternoon-long investigation through St. Mystere, Luke and Layton stumble on a rumour about some mysterious kidnappings. The professor has a hunch that Ramon's disappearance and these kidnappings must be connected. In a quest for further details, the intrepid pair continue their search of St. Mystere into the night. Let's go. Okay. Let's start talking with... I don't remember her name. I'm sorry, young lady. Could you help us? We're looking for someone you see and... Sorry, can't help you. And by can't, I mean I don't want to. I'm barely even talked to Ramona and I'm so not interested in this search. Hehehehe. But maybe if you help me solve this puzzle I just might, you know, remember something. And just who do you think you are, young lady? Puzzled aliens. Okay, let's go. From high in the sky, a pair of aliens observe humans using a bizarre object. Perplexed, one alien turns to the other and says, "How strange, the Earthling is opening a hole in the sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. I've never seen anything like it. What could these extraterrestrial visitors be talking about?" The Earthling is opening a hole in the sheet of paper, marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where that hole is. I've never seen anything like it. So it would essentially just be like that on the question mark. Okay. Pinwheel? Could it... No, it's not making a pinwheel. One that's a straight line, following it through. A compass? Essentially, that's what I want. Okay, we're going to give that a shot. Okay, let's see how writing out goes on this mouse pad. Okay. Oh, there we go. Well, it's not put that one in right, did we? Okay, let's try doing lowercase as I'm struggling so hard. Oh, that works. Cool, cool. Compass, let's go.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Yay! Okay, next one. What's not working? There we go. When you think about it, the alien's description of a compass is pretty much spot on. Interesting how widely the perception of the single object can vary, isn't it? Teehee. You know, I heard that if you aren't careful walking around St. Mystere at night, you can run into trouble. I bet Ramon wasn't being careful. What exactly do you mean? Found a painting scrap. Okay, let's... Oh, got a coin. No. Okay, collect info at the cafe. Let's start by heading that way. Nah, let's go check off towards the Ferris wheel. Well, let's talk to Deke. Excuse me, so sorry to bother you again. Have you seen Ramon since we spoke last? Yawn. Come, Luke, let's go. Waste of my time. Bottle? Oh, we got another bottle. That filthy jar reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Bottle full of germs. A glass jar holds a single germ. After 1 minute, the germ splits into 2 germs. 1 minute after that, the 2 germs each split again, forming a total of 4 germs. Continuing at this rate, a single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long in minutes would it take to fill the jar if you had started with 2 germs? Be only half the amount of time, right? If the germs double each time? So, half an hour? 30 minutes? Boom.
I think I've got it.
Oh, no.
I've let you down, Professor.
In 1 minute, 1 germ becomes 2. In other words, the number of germs double by minute. Start straightforward, right? It takes a full hour to fill the jar when they start with 1 jar. Oh, it'd be like 59 minutes. Okay. Let's give that a shot. $59, because 1 more minute fills the jar.
I think I've got it.
Yay!
I did it! Yes!
The answer is 59 minutes. It takes 1 minute for a single germ to split into 2, therefore starting with 2 germs instead of 1 only saves you 1 minute. You're spot on. Excellent job. This jar is actually kind of neat. Why don't we take it with us? But my boy, it's covered in grime. What's this? Something's hidden inside the jar. I think you're right. Luke, reach your hand in and see what's inside, will you? Another painting scrap. Okay, so how is our painting looking? Oh. Okay, so I have to move them in here before I can just pluck it out. Put that there for now. Pull this guy in to the corner. We'll see if that works. And we'll put that in there for now. I know it doesn't quite fit, but we'll come back later. Okay, let's backtrack. Here we go. Oh goodness, whatever shall I do? What seems to be the trouble, sir? Let's see here. Strong, young, and you look like you have a good back. Oh, thank heavens you came along. I beg your pardon? I've searched everywhere and I just can't find that thing. Oh, I suppose I must have dropped it when I was strolling by the park this afternoon. I would go search for it myself, but it's gotten dark out. It is awfully scary out there. Bah, nothing of the sort. It's just that, well, I'm no spring chicken anymore and my eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be. So how about it, Sonny? Will you help an old man and go search in front of the park for me? What? But we are in the middle of our investigation right now. Now, Luke, no need to be rude. After all, the park is but a small ways away. And who knows, we might actually find some new information to aid our case there. Besides, helping those in need is the duty of any gentleman. Splendid. I'll wait right here for you to come back. I'm counting on you. One more detail, please, sir. What exactly did you drop? Drop? Oh, my. Now what was it? Oh, that's right. It was my watch. Actually, my best wristwatch. Bring it back for me, Sonny. Let's head back. Deke know this time? Did he say anything to us? Yawn. Gerard lost something again? I think he's getting kind of slow. He's always dropping stuff. So what did he drop this time? Let me guess. Was his wristwatch, right? Indeed, he did drop a wristwatch. Did you pick it up around here? Yup. Well, actually, no, because Beatrice was actually the one to find it. Thing is, it was already late when she found it, so she decided to hold on to it until morning. Go to the inn, you can probably ask her for it. So there you go, now that I've got your attention, could you give me a hand and solve this here puzzle? Dark places give me the willies, but I wanted to solve this puzzle so bad, I came out here for help. The puzzle is all about stars, see? Maybe you can make sense of the thing, Of course, I'd be happy to help you with it. The biggest star. Okay, legend has it that people used to stare up at the heavens and find images of animals or important events in the constellations. Looking up at the star-filled sky here, tried to connect the five largest objects in space to form the largest five-pointed star possible. Connect stars by drawing a line between them. Make sure that your line doesn't pass through another star along the way. Okay. So we have 4 big stars, but no fifth one. Doesn't pass through another star along the way. Is it not gonna let us draw anything? Okay. Fun, fun, fun. Just gonna click the screen. Anything around here cause anything? Nope. Okay. Oh, here we go. So we can click it from any of them. Aha, here we go. We got off extra point. Okay, I've just made a pentagon, but they want a star. Okay, I'm gonna leave that out for now. Can I connect these two? Yep. Oh, here we go. Nice basic shapes. We can manage that. Let's go.
There we go.
Yay!
Every puzzle has an answer.
You're right, you need to connect the 4 stars to the Earth in order to form a star like the one shown here. It looks like people are still finding inspiration in the stars. Hey, thanks a bunch. I can finally go home and catch a few winks. Yawn. Oh yeah, now I remember. Beatrice from the inn was the one to find Gerard's watch. You said that before. Don't forget to ask her about it, okay? Okay, see you tomorrow. Yawn. Come, Luke, let's go. Stuffed bear. Oh, definitely going to Luke for that one. Okay, let's head back. I have to admit, I really love the music in this game. Here we go. Hello there, boys. Turning in for the night already? Not quite. I heard the word that you found a wristwatch out by the entrance to the park. Oh, that old thing? Does it belong to you, Professor? Oh no, it's Gerard's. He dropped it today while wandering around town and asked me to help find it. Why am I not surprised? That man shreds more stuff than a cat sitting by a fireplace. Alright then, here's that watch. You know, it figures that it belongs to Gerard. I was just thinking to myself, the Professor is far too fashionable to wear this old thing. Haha, thank you very much. Here we go. Oh, yes, and just out of curiosity, you haven't seen Ramon about lately, have you? Ramon? That skinny man with the big purple lips? No, he hasn't come by today. But you know, for all his fancy clothing, I hear he's actually quite the layabout. He's probably off idling at the cafe. Why not go check for him there? I see. If that's the case, I'd like to go to the cafe right away. Do you mind keeping the front door open a little longer? Oh, don't you worry, Professor. Another guest arrived to stay the night and I'm setting up his room. Besides, my door is always open for a dashing gentleman such as yourself. Okay. Get this back to Gerard. Oh, so you found my watch, did you? But of course, a gentleman always helps those in distress. Speaking of which, we're still quite worried about Ramon's whereabouts and should probably return to our search now. Yep, St. Mysteria is strange like that. Despite its size, it can be quite challenging to find people. Sometimes it feels like running in a darn maze. Speaking of mazes, you ever heard of this one, Sonny? But we really must be puzzle time. On the run. A mysterious bandit is on the Im and trying to escape the police who are hot on his trail. His entrance into this part of town is marked with an arrow. This particular bandit follows a peculiar creed and has vowed never to go backwards or turn around. Additionally, whenever he meets an intersection, he will always turn left or right. Now, as you can see from the map, this part of town has multiple exits, which are labelled A through G. Of all the exits here, which one will the bandit never be able to pass through? Just always go left or right. Okay. Okay. Circle a letter. We'll start with here, so he never goes backwards or turns around. He will always turn left or right. So intersection, left. Turning, intersection, left. Okay, you can go here. Right, left, right, left. Right is fine. Right, left is fine. It's got to turn, 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 turn. Oh no, that wouldn't really work. I'd have to do them all separately, wouldn't I? Okay, well G is out. F is still fine to be out, as well as E. So we'll start from the beginning and we'll go for D first. So turn, 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 turn. Okay, I could do D or C. Turn, 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 turn. A is fine. Turn, 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 left or right. Okay, so we couldn't go forward that way. I'll start off doing virtually the same route. Okay, let's see. Oh, it'd be B. I'm not able to make it to B. Turn, 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 turn. Yep, I'd never be able to make it to B. Oh, can I circle? There we go.
That should do it.
Let's see how we went. Yay!
Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. As you can see from the diagram, if the bandit must turn every time he approaches an intersection, the ways he can move through the town are set. As a result, no matter how he approaches B, he'll never be able to leave through there. Cool, cool. You're a sharp one, Sonny. You know, if you're looking for someone, you should ask around at the inn or cafe. As you know, the inn is right by the entrance to the village. The cafe is right at the fork in the road just north of there. We've already searched the inn, but we're checking the cafe sounds like a good idea. We'll be sure to stop by. Well then, I'm off to bed. An old man needs his beauty rest. Thanks again for your help. Think nothing of it, sir. Cream rug. Now, been doing it evenly, but I'm going to give it to Luke. Layton's already got his hand-woven rug. What's a wug? Okay, let's go forward. Oh, there's Lucy. Good evening to you, sir. It's almost my bedtime, but I've got one more puzzle for you. Want to see it? Yes, I love another puzzle. 1,000 times. What on earth is that message getting at? The following is written on a piece of paper picked up is 1,000 times. To turn this strange message into a proper sentence, all you need to do is fill in the blank with a single letter of the alphabet. But what letter could it be? You'll need to use the same letter for all 3 blanks. Okay. So we need to come up with a letter from the alphabet so just for the 2 section, the 2 blanks, side by side, it would make sense what they mean. A, C, E, E, N, G? G, as in like grams and... Is there a G grams? Gigagrams? So something over a kilo? Maybe? Grams is 1,000 times. Oh, no, maybe M? M for meters is 1,000 times millimeters? Maybe it's not weight, maybe it's length.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yay!
Every puzzle has an answer.
Okay, we're going good so far this stream. No mistake, no incorrect questions yet. How you like my puzzle? Pretty fun, right? You did such a good job. I'm going to tell you a secret. I heard there's a man-eating monster in the tower, and that's why everyone stays away. I'm not silly enough to think there's actually a monster inside, but the place is dangerous. So be careful in there, mister. Yeah, we're going to go to Layton with the bookcase. Thank you. What's the best? She's the monster. She's like, I'm the dangerous thing in the tower. Yeah. Kitty cat time. Professor, there's a cat here. Aw. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Animals are very dear to you, are they not, Luke? Well, I have just the puzzle for you then. 48 cats and mice. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? Okay. First thing my mind goes to is just go 100 cats. But it's definitely not going to be it. That's the too obvious answer. Okay. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. How many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? Would it still be 5 cats? And just in every 5-minute interval they catch another 5 mice? I'll give that a shot. Now to watch me get shut down. Right after I talked about how we were all correct so far. Ah, we're good, yay!
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. If a mouse hunt continues another 5 minutes, you expect a total of 10. In other words, the same 5 cats, catch 10 mice in 10 minutes, and so on and so on. Wonderful job there, Luke. You found a painting scrap. Oh, let's to the trunk. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of new stuff. We'll start with the journal. Next page. Oh, we've got a bunch. Okay. Gerard's request. Our investigation continues even as night falls upon St. Mystere. We were on our way to the cafe through the passage below the clock tower when we bumped into Gerard, who's in a bit of a bind. He says he dropped something of great value near the park, but is scared of venturing out in the night alone. As I always tell Luke, a gentleman's first duty is to help those around him, so we offered to aid in the search. Did that, sorted. Cool. Deke pointed us in Beatrice's direction as she was the one who actually found Gerard's lost watch. Poor Deke really was in a bind when we found him. Though terrified of being out in the dark, he refused to go home until he solved the puzzle that was bothering him. I suppose we should pay Beatrice a visit. Hell yeah, we did. Beatrice's advice. Beatrice mentioned that Ramon frequents a small cafe in town and that we might be able to find him there. She also handed Gerard's lost watch over to us. As soon as we return it to its owner, we can get back to our investigation in a timely manner. Ding, ding, ding. Next. With Gerard's watch returned, we are finally free to return to our investigation of Ramon's disappearance. I must admit that I'm feeling a bit weary and do hope we will find him at the cafe. With how much we've been delayed, we'll find that out, won't we? To the inn! In our trunk, anyway. Okay, so we've got a little setup. They seem fine so far. Both... Oh, Luke constantly telling me his room's a dump. Oh. Okay, we'll throw this in. This doesn't really look like it matters anything yet, so I'll just whack him in, come back later. Okay, let's carry on. Oh, here's Marco. Hey, look out for Ramon, are you? Looking for Ramon, are you? Yep, you're definitely looking for Ramon. So, you still haven't found the guy? Listen, streets here are dangerous at night. Crazy dangerous. You can't go running all over town with a kid. 'Cause that's dangerous. Crazy dangerous. I'm afraid I'm going to have to punish your poor judgment with a puzzle. But you'll solve it, yeah? Of course. Cool. OTTF. Okay. Here you have a set of small paper cards. On each card is a single letter, but one of the cards is missing its letter. Which letter belongs on the blank card? Okay. So it's going to be possibly something spelt out. I'm not sure. Is it an up and down thing? Sten, probably not. Or up, SOS. No. Sent. Oh. I don't know what this one could be. Could it be a double of one of the previous letters? Because we've got 3 T's, 2 S's. Maybe. Oh. We've got the word sent. So I'm thinking letters, but that just could be because that's what we have to find, the single letter. Okay, it's gonna be something. I'll try duplicating it. I'll start with trying to duplicate O. So we'll get 2 letter O's.
Luke, here's my answer.
There'd be a no. First incorrect one so far. Cool. Look for a pattern or rule that applies to this arrangement of letters. Okay, we'll try again. A rule or pattern. Okay. So we got O, T, T, F, bleh. S-S-E-N-T. So got the first letter, second, third, fourth. Wait, first, blank, 6th, 7th, 8th. Oh, is it numbers? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're gonna try F. Oh, I don't know what that is. Nope. How are we gonna... Nope! I just want to write F. Let's do the really old-fashioned little... No, it's still an F. Oh, what is this mouse doing? Okay. F. Bonk. Oh. Okay, cool. We're gonna spend the entire portion of this puzzle just on this letter. E. Oh, so close. Q. Y. Oh. Q. How am I gonna do this with a mouse pad? Okay, F. We're gonna do it as an S. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. I did it fast enough. Let's go.
There we go.
Yes.
Every puzzle has an answer.
But can you type it out? Okay, yep, goes the first 10 letters, numbers. Wow, it looks like you solved it. Alright. Of course, we all know a brainiac like you would solve it. If you're looking for the cafe, it's right there. But it's way past that kid's bedtime, you know, way past. Besides, the tower could start making noise again any time, yeah? Trust me on this one, Professor. Get back to the inn, yeah? Yeah, back to the inn. Teak Bureau. We'll give him to Luke as Layton's got his bookcase. Okay. Oh, cafe's right here. Let's go. Oh, so we got the pony and a new guy. We'll start with the pony. Oh, fancy meeting you here. I've got a doozy of a puzzle right now. It's harder to crack than a coconut. And who knows, it might even have something to do with the case you're investigating right now. Does it? So what do you say? Help a fellow detective out, will you, brother? Not your brother, but okay, let's go. That's all very interesting, but I do believe there's been a mistake here. I'm no detective, you see. Say no more. Undercover and all that then, yeah? Yes? Very well. Then I know a fellow sleuth when I see one. Us being in the same trade and all, I suppose it couldn't hurt if I let you have a look at this puzzle. Yeah, I'm a undercover detective. We'll take that. The town barbers. A certain town has only 2 barbers in it. There aren't any other towns nearby, so everyone who lives there gets their hair cut by one of these 2 stylists. Looking at these 2 fine gentlemen, which one should you go to for a haircut? Well, they've got some very distinct haircuts themselves. Okay, so they're the only 2 in the place. So everyone goes there, they get one of these 2. Would it be out of these 2 guys? If they're the only hairstylists, they'd have to go to the other to do their hair? If that's the case, A would have done B's hair and B destroyed A's hair. So we're going to go that we want hairstylist A to cut our hair today. Yay!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Okay. That's right, everyone in the village gets their hair cut by one of these two barbers. This includes the two barbers themselves, because people don't usually cut their own hair. The stylist with the butchered haircut is probably the more skilled of the two. Yeah, he doesn't look too impressed in that, does he? Okay, ho-ho, you've done it. You solved that monster of a riddle. Simply astounding, even I couldn't do it. Oh, it wasn't that difficult. Oh, the shade, Layton. But on a more important subject, have you heard word from Ramon lately? What's that you say, good sir? You want to solve more puzzles? Alright, then here's a gem of a tip. Go visit Granny Riddleton's shack, that's all I can say. My detective's instinct tells me that there is another case is developing as we speak. I must take my leave now, but perhaps I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, another painting scrap. Okay, we'll talk to this new guy. Oh there, I've never seen your mug in here before. What'll it be, pal? Oh, I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to inquire about a certain matter. Not here for the special then, huh? Well, what do you want to know? No one has seen or heard from Ramon, the servant at Reinhold Manor, since this afternoon. We've looked about everywhere to no avail. It's like he just vanished from St. Mystere. While talking with Crouton earlier, he mentioned a strange old man is said to lurk around the village. Do you perchance know anything about such an individual? An old man? Oh right, that old rumour. So you have heard of him before. If you have any information, anything at all, please share it with us. You're not from here, are you? The thing is, I can't have you spreading crazy rumours about St. Mystere to the outside world now, can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you. Whoa, I see you've solved 30 puzzles. Alright then, here's an earful for you. Ah, that was easy. Already done the prerequisite for that one. I know a fellow who swears up and down that he saw a strange old geezer skirting about town. The fellow I know is Prosciutto. He's a wee one, but he's got the appetite of a wolverine. Do you know where we might find this Prosciutto? Can't say for sure, but at this hour, well, he's probably at home snacking on something. I like Prosciutto. He's a good man. His house is on the road that winds up north from here. Why don't you go and pay that walking icebox a visit? Okay, we can do that. Let's go find Prosciutto. I'll go this way. Oh, we got peoples. I'll go Agnes first. My, aren't you two up late playing detective? If you like solving mysteries so much, do me a favour and help me with a puzzle, would you? Definitely would. Fish thief. When you weren't looking, someone came by and gobbled up your fish dinner. The three brothers near the scene of this dastardly crime had to say, me? Oh yeah, I ate it. It was good too. I saw A eat the fish right up. B and I didn't eat that fish. One of these brothers is lying to you, but which one is it? One of them is lying. Me? Yeah, I ate it. It was good too. So A blames himself. Me? B? I saw A eat that fish right up. So he says it was A as well. B and I didn't eat that fish. Which would mean A ate it, so they're all telling the truth. Or they'd all be lying? I saw A eat that fish right up. B and I didn't eat that fish. Could it be C? So A ate it, definitely, going off A and B's responses. But could it be that B or C ate it as well? So is C lying to us today?
Luke, here's my answer.
Yes! Okay.
Every puzzle has an answer.
The lie here is C. A and C split your dinner and each ate half. The answer becomes clear when you realise that if A is lying, B must be lying as well. Yep. The same thing happens when you assume that B is the liar, therefore the only possible answer is that C is lying. A scenario that also works if C actually did eat some fish. Okay, so B wouldn't have eaten it regardless. I was almost on the right track with that one. I thought B and C also ate it, but it's just C. Okay. Well, you took care of that one in a hurry, didn't you? And here I thought you were just another well-dressed city slicker. You showed me. Well, I believe one good turn deserves another, so why not let me take a look at your fortune? Oh, this isn't good. I see a series of inauspicious events occurring during your stay in St. Mystere. Watch your step. Oh, a television. I'll give that one to Layton. Check who likes what later on. Who's this guy? Giuseppe. It may be a drag having to keep up your investigation all through the night. How about a puzzle break to take the edge off? I've got just the puzzle for a night like this. Yeah, I'll take a puzzle break. Let me at it. Puzzle 54, Monster. Oh no, the town is in grave peril. As you read this, a fearsome monster is launching an attack on St. Mystere. Ward off the beast by stabbing it in the eye, and for goodness sakes, hurry. Okay. Oh, this is an optical illusion one. It's this guy. You can see his little paws. He's got some fangs in his ear. Oh, is that in? Yeah, stab him right in the moon or his eyeball. Okay, we can do that. We can do optical illusions.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yes.
Another puzzle solved.
Well done. It seems the fiend was hiding in the night sky. Certainly gave it what for. You sure devoured that puzzle. Seeing as it's getting late, I should warn you both about the kidnapper that's been sneaking about town. Make sure you don't get snatched up walking around St. Mystere. That'd be a grade A shame. Ha ha ha. Painting scrap. Okay. Let's check on these trunks. Oh, journal entry. Talk of a kidnapper. The cafe owner Crumb was extremely helpful. Oh, Crouton and Crumb, cool. He told us where we can find a man who has had a run-in with an aged kidnapper. This witness lives just north of the cafe. I hope against hope that Ramon is merely off somewhere napping, but I have a dreadful feeling that the worst has happened. In any case, I must talk to this prosciutto. I'm getting hungry now. Keep saying prosciutto. Let's go to the inn. Getting there, I suppose. Thanks for your words of support. Okay, what does he say? A television. That's nice, but I prefer a good book. Okay, maybe he doesn't want that one. Just the bookcase. Well, it's a bit smaller than the one I have at home. It's not against it. It just means his is bigger. This. Brilliant. I just love how round it is. Good on you, Teddy. Oh, hello there, Mr. Bear. Ha 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 ha. What does Layton say about Mr. Bear? Just look at how expressive that bear's face is. Okay, they both like him. I'll keep him with Luke though. We go. These drawers are just the perfect size for me. Oh, that's good. That's good. They're happy so far. We'll work on it. We'll find them some more stuff. Oh, we got two. Oh yeah, we got two pieces. Okay, let's throw them in. Oh, so this is definitely some kind of curtain, which looks like there, but it doesn't quite match up. Okay. Oh, here we go. We can at least You spin this round. These two match up. They definitely don't go in this line, but it's something. And then these catch up at some point. Okay, we'll keep. Can we fit this guy in as well? Oh, we can? Okay. So we definitely have a window, we just need to figure out which way he's orientated. We can do that. Okay, let's carry on. Oh, Mr. Angry Man. Arrgh. I'm a pirate, apparently. I can't sleep because of this stupid puzzle. I've been tossing and turning for hours. I'm going to lose it for real this time if I don't figure it out. Grr. He's got some anger issues. Find a star. A star the same shape and size as the one shown on the right is hidden somewhere in this picture. Trace its outline below. Oh, Christ. Okay. Can't drag. Cool. So somewhere we got to find a corner for him. So it's probably best if we just wing it and start. We go. Wait, is it like? Oh yeah, trace its outline. No, that actually doesn't work. Let me get that out of the way. We need this one, but then it juts up, not quite, sideways, not quite. Jeez, there is a lot of triangles here, there, and everywhere. Is it going to be the exact same orientation? I don't know. Or is it going to be like upside down? Oh, I didn't mean to draw that. If we got here. Oh, it's not quite. Does this work? Oh, not really. He's so close. But no, that doesn't work at all. Okay, we'll try. Shown on the right, the same shape and size. So, yeah, we'll get rid of him for now. But then, is it more in the middle? A thing here? No. Here? Come on, let me draw it. There we go. Oh, it's sort of. One more. Oh, here we go. Okay, we got it. We got and done it, lads. Submit.
I think I've got it.
Yeah.
I did it. Yes.
Doesn't spotting a star earn you a free wish? A shooting star, maybe? Hey, why'd you have to go and tell me the answer? I've been thinking up an answer for days now and just go and ruin it? Thanks a lot, you jerk. Well, you did ask us to look at it. Jesus. Okay, let's put this paint and scrap in. See if it gives us an orientation. Oh, it's another bit of curtain. Oh, didn't. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna shift this one along. Yeah. Like that. Twist all these. And does this one go up the top? No. Whoops. I'm gonna turn this one. Is it? No, too much turning. Drag him here. Aha, here we go. So maybe it's fully over one more. Okay, there we go. Our picture is being formed. Our painting is being formed. Okay. Head to prosciuttos. Okay, I thought it was at the top here. Okay, down. Or maybe around here. Oh, I was going for the shoe. I'll take it. Here. Oh, there's a lot of... It's a bit of a mess. I can't really speak much, my room. Whew. Hey, what do you want? Start drawing so I can get back to dinner. I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about town. Could I ask you a more detailed account of what you saw? Ah, okay, Trump. I think it was something like 4 days ago. I was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. So I took a closer look, right? And I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there. Up close, it was some spooky old guy with a huge gobble snoof shack. Trum num num num. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted, and I was like, man, look at Gramps Buster move. I think that weirdo is the one who's been kidnapping people. If you've got to be out at night, watch yourself, you hear? Interesting. Very interesting. Can I click on anything in Prosciutto's house? He has a lot of individual items. Oh, got some meat. Some meat. Look, it's a hidden puzzle. Tetrahedron Trial. Okay. The image below is of a tetrahedron that has been disassembled so that each of its 4 faces lie flat. Which of the triangles should you insert in place of the so that when the tetrahedron is put together, both the red and blue lines continue unbroken from one face to the next? Okie dokie. Okay, so if anything, on the one side, we'd need it to be red, then blue, then red. So we'd need all 3 colours on one side at some point. So this one works. So yep. No, he's out. This one works, but they're not in the right direction. Order. It's gonna be red, blue, red. So it's one of these 2. Okay, so if we match it up with the little spots in this one. So with this first spot in the corner, we've got the red, one up is blue, one more up is the red, and it's black. Oh, so no, they both sort of fit that bill. So B for B, yeah, it would be B or C. Would it be C and this blue continues straight down? Give that a shot.
I think I've got it.
Dun 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 dun. Yay! Or
Layton's
yes!
apprentice saves the day.
3-dimensional visualization is crucial to solving this puzzle. That is not what I That's not the visualization I got. Okay. Done. Let's go find more puzzles. Tetrahedron Trial in your puzzle index. Okay, let's go. Wait, light bulb. No. Let's go. Yawn. Oh gosh, sorry Professor, it's not that the investigation is boring me or anything, I'm just a little sleepy. It's gotten late, let's report our findings to everyone at the mansion and wrap things up for the day. Oh damn. Professor, look over there. Oh my gosh, is that Ramon?
Luke, sir, hold it there.
Right behind you.
My word.
Damn. Oh no, we've lost him. Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it. That was Ramon. Yes, it was. Does that mean that the kidnapper killed Ramon too? Oh. Steady there, Luke. I think we'd do well to return to the site of Ramon's abduction. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see. Right, lead on, Professor. Mysterious rumbling was added. Oh, backtrack for us. Love that. We need to go sweep the site of Ramon's abduction for clues. You're absolutely right, Professor. Professor, look at this. It's a cog. This appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Reinhold Manor. Do you think it might help us find who is responsible for both crimes? Perhaps. At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Delilah. Come, Luke, back to the manor. Chapter 4, Night Falls. Chapter solved. After witnessing Ramon's abduction, the Professor and Luke returned to the manor to report their findings. We have urgent news. Ramon has been abducted. What? Who? How? I must inform Madame at once. Madame, something terrible has happened. So are you saying that Ramon has also been involved in some kind of foul play? No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organise a search to locate him post-haste. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the town up into a frenzy? The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Ramon being abducted in town. I'm afraid you may have a serial murderer case on your hands. We must rally the people of St. Mystere and organise a search. Mr. Layton, last time I checked this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organise a search first thing in the morning. We've no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Ramon may already be... Everyone, your attention please! Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it? My sincerest apologies, madam, but it's Ramon. He's returned. Returned? But... Yes, after the Professor honoured us with a visit, I went to the market to do the shopping. Why do you ask? Just what is going on here? There you have it, Layton. Now will you finally leave the detective work to the detective? But we saw it. We saw it happen right before our eyes. Ramon, don't you remember any of this? That's enough, Luke. But no, he was... I must apologise, Inspector Chamley. It was dark out and it seems I was mistaken in what I saw. Now if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day and I do believe we could all use a little rest. I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village. Well, good night to you all then. We'll talk to Gordon before we go to bed. No matter how I try, I just can't seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do to find a girl? I had an epiphany the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. Oh, how I've tried to solve it, but no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, the answer eludes me. Please help me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals. Only it was that simple, solving a puzzle. You just get yourself a guile gal. Okay. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper as shown in diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either of your 2 pieces? Would you make it just like the Tetra shapes? But, you know, the Tetra shape, that's these 3 in 1 and just a bit extended. So if we cut it like that, and then you just need to turn it, you don't need to flip anything.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yes.
Critical thinking is the key to
Okay.
success.
Yeah, Tetris coming in clutch. Okay. Oh joy, I'm positively tingling with excitement with that puzzle solved. I'm sure I'll find a bride in no time. I don't think that's how it works, mate. Okay, let's go. Good luck to him. But okay, let's go. Matthew. Inspector Chumley and Madame have already retired for the night. Ramon is likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try and get some rest. Good night, sir. Okay. I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw in the street. I really doubt that we mistook that. No, I'm certain that it was Ramon. Oh, he agrees with us? When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy as can be an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him. It's so peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this, but St. Mystere, well, it's peculiar, that's all. There is something very peculiar about this whole town. Yes, in most places, no one would stand for this, but we've seen that St. Mystere is anything but normal. Okay. Yes? Yes, don't you worry, I'll let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was from an Inspector something or other? From Inspector Chumley? He just kept saying that it was urgent that you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once. He probably wants us to talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come, Luke. Okay, before we start our morning trek, let's read our journals. Okay, the strange old man. To our shock, we stumbled across the very kidnapper we were investigating just as he nabbed Ramon and dashed off. We tried to report our findings to the inspector forthwith. Just as we were about to reveal our findings to our bewilderment, Ramon returned home. Just what is going on here? What indeed? Oh, the morning summons. Today marks our second day in St. Mystere, and I was secretly hoping I could start the day off properly with a little tea, but no such luck. We've been summoned to Reinhold Manor and must hurry over to meet the inspector before he loses patience. Okay, mystery time. Oh, we got 2. Rumbling Tower. Walking the streets of St. Mystere at night, occasionally a thunderous rumbling fills the air. The noise is rumoured to come from the tower, but no one in town seems to know the origin of the sound. Villagers claim that the noise has increased in frequency as of late. Ramon. When Layton and Luke finally tracked down Ramon, they were shocked to see him being kidnapped by an old man. Shortly thereafter, Ramon returned to the mansion with no memory of ever being abducted or stuffed into a sack. What's happened to Ramon's memory? What indeed? Okay. Let's head to Reinhold Manor. Oh, what's Strachan got to say to us today? Looks like you fellas are getting used to St. Mystere, but stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of different puzzles before you can start Strachan-scarfing. By now, I'm sure you realise that you can retry the puzzles you failed to solve, huh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you get back to them? I do. That's right, you see, that's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone. For good. But rest at ease, you two. Those puzzles you thought had vanished have merely moved elsewhere. You must seek out Granny Riddleton's shack. It's a strange old building, so it should be easy enough to spot. But don't get sloppy. Just because you know how to retry puzzles now, there's no honour in laziness. Now that you got the lowdown on puzzles in town, let me throw a puzzle your way to keep you sharp. Please do. The Lazy Guard. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms, as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked by A and the exit is marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and just wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? As an example, the diagram below shows a course that shows 6 turns. Okay. So I'm guessing it would have to be fewer than 6. But I don't see how I can make that. Can go straight across. So that's 1. Go 2, 3, 4, and 5. Backtracking. Is backtracking allowed? I don't know if backtracking's allowed. If it is, I'm going with 5. We'll keep thinking. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's still 6. That doesn't work. We'll try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, that's just extending this one out. That doesn't really work. Can we go diagonally? Like no. How? Five. That I'm gonna go 5. Oh, can I write it? I'm gonna go 5.
That should do it.
Nope.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Okay, I'll try diagonally. The Lazy Guard. he comes straight in from A. Could he literally just do a bump? No, not that way. We'll go up. That's 2. That's 1. And then just straight through again. 2, 3, 2. 2 turns. Okay, 2 turns.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yes. Okay.
Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. If a security guard takes the path like the one shown above, he can finish his patrol of all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. Since the example shows the guard turning right angles to go from room to room, it's easy to assume that your solution works the same way, even though that's not the case. What? I don't know what that last one means. Okay. Now that's what I like to see. It seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. No need to thank me. Anywho, yup, seeing you around. Desk. I'll give Layton the desk. Okay, let's continue. Meet gently at the manor. So we'll go that way. Oh, we'll go deep first. Chat to everyone along the way. Hey, Professor. Looking busy as usual, yup. Oh, I got this puzzle I just can't figure out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap? Yes, pass it up. Here you go. Cut which one? Oh. Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? Choose the answer below. Okay. It's gonna be how they're linked up. So if it was C's connected to 3 different rings. But that wouldn't disconnect like D, so those wouldn't work. Okay, so it wouldn't be able to be the corner ones, it would have to be an inside one. So we'd have to figure out which one comes in contact with the most. Go B. He loops through C. He doesn't loop through E though. He'll loop through his loop through D and then under A. So that's always linked. Okay. So E, under C, over C. So B and E aren't connected. They're only joined by the ones around it. And then over D. Could it be? It could be either one of these two. Okay, we'll go B first. B's first alphabetically.
There we go.
It's not B. It's E. Okay.
How
Take a closer look at the diagram. Okay. E.
That should do it.
It's not E.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Okay. I've got to rethink this. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll start at A. So A is only connected to B and D. But then B is connected to C, A and D. F is connected to C and E. And then E is connected to F, C, B, D. So D is the only one that's connected to like 3 of them? Wait. It would... No, because that would then change it to either a E or D. No, E is wrong, so we'll give D a shot. Oh, just dropping the laptop a little bit. Yes. Okay. Let's read. If you examine the connections for each ring, the answer is surprisingly easy, isn't it? I wouldn't say that. Done. Oh yeah, here we go. So once it's done, they directly link up and don't intersect in any other spot. Cool, cool. Ah, so that's how you do it, yeah? I can finally rest at night. This thing was bugging me for days. Let me tell you something neat. And by neat, I really mean terrifying. The thing is that I've actually seen that old man with the big sack coming out of the tower up north. I bet you dollars to donuts that he's the one behind all these disappearances. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no, I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary. Pile of books. Oh, Layton will love some books. Okay, Percy. Still no luck finding the villain? What an odd world we live in. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Well, you know what they say. Truth is stranger than fiction. Speaking of fiction, I just thought up this little gem. Please give me your honest feedback on it. How many sheets? Puzzle 34. Oh, it's backtracking. Several rectangular sheets of transparent film are arranged on top of each other as shown. The lines represent areas where one sheet overlaps with another. At the thickest point of this pile, how many sheets are overlapping? Okay. How do we do this? We'd have it... This is 2 sheets, 3 sheets, 4 sheets, 5 sheets. So this one has 5. Then have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 4. Can I draw? Yep, there we go. So the next big one would be this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's a 5. Yep. This is 5 again. No. This one's 4. This little itty bitty one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this also 5? Must also be 5. This one we have 1, 2, 3. Listen, at the thickest point of this pile, how many sheets are overlapping? Dun, 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 dun. Let me double check this corner one. So this one has 1. It has 2, 3, 4. No. Would it just be 5 then? Not erase. Submit.
That should do it.
Oh yeah! Banger!
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yes! Oh, I miscounted, but I got there in the end. This puzzle seems straightforward, but it's quite formidable when you get right down to it. Beautiful work. But I think the puzzle I write into my next novel will be even harder than that one. If you have time, stop by later. I'm sure to have an utterly fascinating puzzle prepared for you by then. You found a strange gizmo. Haven't had one of those for a little bit. Okay, let's throw him in. I'll go gizmos first. Chemley's going to have to wait. I've got the headpiece, so maybe 2 left. They're in. There we go, and I'll cut them all. So desk. It's a bit square for my taste, but I suppose it will do. Okay. That's quite a pile. It's a good thing I have this bookshelf. And then a TV. Neat, a telly. I wonder if it still works. Okay, what about if we get this to him? What's his opinion? The desk's neat, but it needs something to go on top of it. Okay, so he thinks it's too small. He thinks it's okay. I'll leave it to Luke for now and see how he goes. Okay. Let's carry on to the Reinhold Manor. Oh, Marco. Oh, and there's something there. I'll get that in a minute. Hey there, Professor. I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, of course I'm right. Oh. The longest path. 2 boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B, as shown on the map below. The only rule is that no section of road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and B? Okay. Well, I'm going to start just by looking at it. This loop would have... I'm going to knock out this corner. So we'd have to walk through here. Unless it's like... Let me draw this up. Have him loop back around. We'll do that. We're going to do some loop-de-loopies. Oh. Like that. Maybe. We'll see what they say.
That should do it.
No, so no. Cool.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Give it another shot. As a general rule, you should try to cover as many roads as possible. Yes. In the example above, it appears that the boy who walked the green path covered quite a bit of distance. However, as shown by the dotted line, the roads this boy passed up on his way to point B out at quite a distance. Okay. Try again. Puzzle 59! Okay. I still think... maybe we'll have it do this way. Maybe loop round to A. We'll go the long route and then drop. And then we'll have him loop around here. Come back and drop. So if we go off that diagram, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's still 10 showing off. 10 spaces showing off. We'll see.
That should do it.
Cool, so it's got to be less than 10.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Less than 10. Try again, please. Okay. Okay, we'll try and get it so we get the long stretches out of the way. We'll go straight across for both of them. From here... maybe... we'll be going across this way at some point. Want some long ones. We could wrap up, but then that cuts out this whole section. I'll go the 4-way up and drop us in, and then pull us down and pull us up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still 10 though. No, so that can't work. We're gonna get rid of this rubbish. Instead of dropping it down, can we just extend it? The 4-way, drop us back in, and pull us out. Okay, we'll try that out.
Luke, here's my answer.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Okay, because this time it only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Oh, what are we doing? 8. It has 8 gaps. We're good. Bang up job there, Professor. Even that puzzle didn't faze you. Of course not. You're a pro. Yep, you're a real piece of work, Prof. You know that? Of course you do. You're a scholar, after all. Painting scrap. Okay. Let's check the painting scrap. Okay, let's throw her in. Looks like it would. It's the same colour as this piece. And doesn't go there, so I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll keep it there for now. Okay, let's go back. Close. What was this thing moving? What's that on the ground? It looks like a scrap of notepaper. What's it say, Luke? Well, let's see here. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do. Lady Violet? Oh, this journal must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family. Okay, we'll carry on. Oh, we'll see if there's any more candles. No, there's no more candles. Okay, let's pull us out. Oh, it's not working. Okay, let's go. Anything at the boat? Oh, yeah, we've got something at the boat. Huh? Look, there's a hole in that boat there. Oh, Professor, that reminds me. Have you ever heard that one about the sinking ship? Sinking ship? Number 13. Sinking ship. SOS, 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. There's only their only chance for survival is the 5-person life raft stowed on their vessel. To make matters worse, the waters around the ship are teeming with man-eating sharks, so swimming to safety is out of the question. A road trip to the nearest island and back to the boat takes 9 minutes on the raft. How many people will live to see dry land? Wait. Wow, I'll read that again. 15 people trapped on the boat. It's going to sink in 20 minutes. A 5-person life raft stowed on their vessel to make matters worse. So there's no swimming and 5 people in the raft. A round trip to the nearest island and back takes 9 minutes on the raft. That, so if anything, it would be 10. No, someone's going to drive the boat. So 5 there, 1 back, still 5. Picks up 4 more people. And that's it. So 9 people. 9 people are okie dokie.
Here's my answer.
It's not 9 people. Okay. What's it say? By now you've probably come to the realization that one person must stay on the raft in order to pilot it back to the boat and pick up more passengers. I thought so. 9-minute round trip, so there and back in 9 minutes, there and back in 9. So you still have 2 minutes, you can get another round. Okay. So 9 people. Wait. Oh, start from scratch. My brain's... So we got 5 shipped over, 1 comes back. It's 4 on the island. That's trip 1. Do it again. 4 more on the island. So there's 8 on the island, come back. So it's 8 plus 5 for the last batch, which is 13 people. So only 2 people have some trouble. 13.
That should do it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Critical
Cool.
to success.
Nice and done. A moment of silence for the 2 who didn't make it, please. Wow, great answer, Professor. It took me 5 times as long to get that one. Sinking ship. Okay, let's go. Oh, Claudia. Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy. Okay, there are 3 different colours of plush cats before you. The colour of a cat denotes its weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded on one side of the scale. On the other side of the scale, there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. Given this setup, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? Touch your answer on the screen. Okay. Okay, we'll give each one of them a number. Okay, we'll start. This is the most. I'm going to start them off. Can't be 1 each. 2. 2 times 4 is 8. No. 3s. 4 times 3 is 12. Still doesn't really work, does it? Okay, these sort of match up. Okay. My brain is thinking. So we've got 4 on here, which is roughly this side, which levels out to 5 here. But this one actually only has 4. And the 5th one's moved over, which would make this one heavier, which would be how that works. So this side would tip down. But then we're going to account for these 3 red ones. So maybe left would dip down more. But if we have it, 3 of them, would it tip left? Or neither? I think left. I think it would tip down left.
Well, here's my guess.
Yes!
Professor, I've solved it.
Excellent. If you replace the red and white caps with black ones, this puzzle becomes much simpler. Once you make the replacement, you'll have 6 black cats on the right and 6 black cats plus a white one on the left. Thus the scale must tip to the left. Okay. Once you realise how you need to look at things, it's not terribly a difficult problem now, is it? You found a painting scrap. Waiting cats. Okay. Paintings. Let's pull her in. Okay, this looks like this top of this armchair. Boom, she's in. Okay. Only a few more pieces left. We're halfway done with the painting. Let's carry on. Oh, no one's here. Straight upstairs. Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You oaf, some butler you are. I'm so sorry, sir. I detest sweets. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. Oh, yes, but of course. Rude, I love some cake. Ah, Layton, there you are. You requested our presence, Inspector Chumley? My sources tell me you've been out snooping about and interfering in my case. Just what are you up to? It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere in your case. However, a few things don't make sense. Leave the investigating to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer, of that you can be sure. He thinks Layton's head is pretty. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Understood. Good day, sir. That inspector has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit. What do you say we go ask Ramon about yesterday, Luke? Okay, let's go find him. Check in on Ramon. I'm going to try going upstairs again. He's not here, but we can chat. We'll go Lady Delilah. Oh, Professor, how fortunate that you're here at a time like this. I have a favour to ask you. Please, madam, ask away. I'm happy to come to your aid in any way I can. Thank you, Professor. Could you solve this puzzle for me? Though I'm not feeling up to the challenge, it won't solve itself. 63. How old is Mom? Okay, a father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, You know, son, there's a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year I was only 1.5 times her age. But still, that's pretty amazing, huh? If father is 44 years old, how old is your mother? Okay, I'm guessing it's when they were both kids. Okay. There was a time when the old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year I was only 1.5 times her age. But still, that's pretty amazing, huh? 1.5. Could it be like 2? No. 3 and 6? No, because that would make it double. 4. If she was 4, to make it twice her age, he would have to be 8. And then the following year, she would have been 5 and he would have been 9. That's not 1.5. I'll lower it again to make it, she was 4 and he was 5. No. No, because straight up twice their age. So 2 and 4, 3 and 5. No. 3 and 6, 4 and 7, no. 5 and 10, 6, 11, no. Huh. Maybe 7, no, it wouldn't be 7 and 14. Would it be really young or the opposite direction? He was 2, he was 4. That's 3 and 5, no. She was 1 and he was 2, that'd be double. Then 1 year on that, she'd be 2 and he'd be 3, which is 1.5, 2. Is that right? Oh, wait. How old is the mother now? So if it was 1 and 2, she was 1 year younger. So he's 44, she's 43. Let's give that a shot.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
The mother is 43 years old. When the boy's father was 2 years old, his mother was 1. The next year, he turned 3 and she turned 2. When you realise this is the only combination of ages that yield the ratios mentioned in the problem, everything starts to make sense. So did they know each other as babies? That's the next question. What a relief. I can finally stop thinking about that silly puzzle. You have my thanks. Splendid painting. I'm going to give it to Luke. Okay, we'll talk to Gordon. Oh, Professor, you just simply have to help me. I've got another puzzle on my hands I just can't solve. As a man of the world, you know there's nothing women find more alluring than competence. Okay. I'm counting on you, sir. Don't doom me to an eternal bachelorhood. Pinboard shapes. The cross shape on the pinboard below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside of it. Remember that example because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside it and 16 pins outside it? Feel free to make your cross any size you like. What? Would it be like turning it sideways? Let me try that. We do... Oh. It comes 2 down. Oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay. Immediately bungled up that idea. So we can't connect these two. Or does it have to be... Maybe it's still a cross, but not exactly the same cross. So we'll try this. And then dip in once. All the way over again. Dip it once. All the way over. Dip it once. Okay, what would that make? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 outside it. Did I count this one? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Oh, there's 16 outside of it. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Banger! There we go.
That should do it.
Yes!
Every puzzle has an answer.
This puzzle is a sense once you figure out that the cross needs to be placed diagonally on the board. Sometimes the only thing you really need to solve a puzzle is a little creative thinking. Thanks, old boy. With this puzzle solved, I feel I've drawn one step closer to the altar. Wall clock. We'll give him to Layton. Okay, and what does Chemley have to say? Or is it just still to leave? Mr. Layton, you have some skill at solving puzzles, yes? I once cracked a case by solving a puzzle left behind on a note I found hidden at the crime scene. Let's see how you fare against it. I'll give it a shot. The mysterious note. A detective who was mere days from cracking an international smuggling ring has suddenly gone missing. While inspecting his last known location, you find a note. The note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instinct tells you that the note will reveal the name of the crime kingpin. Currently, there are 3 suspects in the case: Bill, John, and Todd. Can you break the detective's code to find the criminal's name? Okay. It can't be like matching them to an alphabet letter. Is it still words? Like on a phone clock? Not a phone clock. Like a phone number pad? Like, what's on a keypad? I'm loading up the keypad on my phone. We can do this. Number 7 is PQRS. 1 is just dialing. Okay, so that's out of... 1 doesn't have any letters, so that's already bungled that up. Okay. It's not mirror reflection. Is it upside down? Okay, lads, we're gonna rotate my laptop. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Bill is boss. He sells oil. There we go. Bill did it. Oh. Bill did it.
Luke, here's my answer. Another
Yes.
puzzle solved.
Oh, I fully just had to rotate my entire laptop till it was upside down. Jesus. That's right, if you flip the note upside down, you'll notice that the numbers resemble letters and that these letters form legible sentences. The message recorded there is: Bill is boss, he sells oil. Bill is the boss, man. Impressive, Mr. Layton. It seems the rumours touting your skill weren't totally unfounded. But don't go getting any ideas. Do the smart thing and leave detective work to me. In the meantime, you can occupy yourself by searching for the golden apple. Occupy. Painting scrap. Okay. Oh, journal. No sweets for Chumley. The inspector had a few sharp words for us when we showed up, doubtless because we've been conducting an investigation that runs parallel to his own. As much as I'd like to help find Simon's killer, there are other matters we should attend to first, namely checking in on Ramon to see what, if anything, he remembers of last night. Cool. In, please. What did we add in last? The painting and the wall clock was the last one, so we'll start with the clock. What workmanship. I wonder if it's tea time. And what does Luke say? This could be handy. One should always watch the time. Okay, it's not too bad. They're both about the same. Splendid. I guess this painting is nice, but what do I know? Okay, so he's mediocre on it. What brushwork? A room isn't complete without a little art. Okay, so he likes it a bit more. Bit more positive on that one. We'll keep that. Painting. Okay. Oh, this is someone's head over here. It looks sort of like Lady Delilah's hair. Or Lady Violet? Okay, Delilah or Violets? Let's find out. Let's see, matching here. Okay. Oh, Aries. Aries now. Good day, Ramon. How are you feeling today? Fit as a fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin. I'm not sure what that word is. Okay. That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened. As you can see, I'm busting with energy and my skin is soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again. Is that so? That's good to hear. He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? Dun dun dun. He has no idea what happened. Probably blacked it out. So what's our next move? We shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone, Luke. It's as Inspector Chemley said, solving crime is the police's job. Besides, something tells me that this case and the golden apple are more related than we suspect. That's that intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor? First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the golden apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations or close friends can help point us in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the family butler has anything to say on the subject. I'm gonna go find Matthew. Chapter 5, The Hunt Begins. It's finally time to start the search for the golden apple. Explore St. Mystere for clues. Save progress? Yes, please. Okay. Guessing he'll still be at the manor. Maybe he'll spawn now that we've started the new chapter. Yep. Back so soon, Professor? Matthew, I was wondering if you knew anything that could point us in the direction of the golden apple. Anything you know would be a great help. For example, did the Baron say anything before he passed away? I'm so sorry to disappoint you, Professor, but the Master never said anything of the sort to me. I'd very much like to help you in your search, but my duties here prevent me from leaving the grounds. If only Ingrid was around to provide some assistance. I beg your pardon, sir? Ingrid? It's been years since she left, but Ingrid used to work as a servant in the mansion. She was Flora's nurse, and she often helped with my work. Matthew! Yes, madam, I'll be right there. Please excuse me, sir. The lady calls. If you're curious about Ingrid, why not pay her a visit and talk to her yourself? Let's see. At this time of day, I'd imagine she's walking around by the general store. Please do me a favour and tell her that Matthew sends his regards. Certainly. I'll be sure to pass on your message. Thank you for all your help, Matthew. Isn't Ingrid that sweet old lady we passed by before? Indeed. We also saw her in that picture of young Flora. Okay, I completely forgot who Ingrid was, but cool. Come, Luke, let's go find the old girl. Off we go then. The general store is just outside the mansion, right? We'll be there in no time. Oh, is that where we find all the candle puzzles? Oh. One more. Oh, here she is. Ingrid! Oh, goodness me, if it isn't Mr. Layabout, was it? Oh, rude. The name's Layton. Layton, madam. That's right, Mr. Layton. What can I do for you, sir? Earlier we were talking with the butler at Reinhold Manor, and he mentioned you used to work there. We'd very much like to hear anything you might know about the Baron. Heavens me, you want to hear about the Baron? I'm afraid the only stories I have are from when I worked at the manor, and that was ages ago. That would be ideal, madam. Would you mind telling us one? All right, well, I suppose I could tell you a bit about the Baron and his former wife. The way Master Reinhold and his wife would carry on, they almost seemed to be like children. You'd never seen a man so in love as Master Reinhold was. When she passed away, Flora was all the Baron had to remember her by. So he raised that little girl with all the love a child could want. The things he'd bring home for her, toys from all over the world and teddy bears as big as yourself. He was in high spirits in those days. He really wanted to give her 2 parents' worth of affection. So where has Flora gone? Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I have no clue where that girl went. She left the mansion well after I stopped working for the Reinholds. Some say Lady Delilah put Flora on the street to keep the family riches to herself, but that's nonsense. After all, the Baron cared about Flora so much, I can't imagine that he'd allow something like that. You know, you just reminded me. The grave of the Baron's late wife is located in the manor's garden. I wonder who takes care of it now. The Baron's former wife is buried in the garden? Thank you, madam. You've been extremely helpful. Luke, let's head back to the manor. I have a hunch that the grave might hold the clue we've been looking for. Okay, I'll talk to Marco before we go. Lady Delilah sure is gorgeous, ain't she? Yep, sure is. What a dish. What a doll. What a honey. Gals like that are pretty rare, I tell you. Yep. Okay, let's carry on. Back to the manor. Oh, we got Matthew. Oh, 1 second. Had to cough there. Oh look, it's Matthew. Good day, Professor. Were you able to track down Ingrid? Yes, we did. In fact, we were just speaking with her. I mean no disrespect, but she said the grave of the Baron's late wife lies on these grounds. Do you have any knowledge of this? Lady Violet's grave, sir? I was just about to visit it myself. Convenient. Would you mind if we came along to take a look? Oh, wrong voice. Not in the slightest. Right this way. Here's the entrance, sirs. Please watch your step on the way in. This is Lady Violet's grave. Gosh, this place is really nice. It's not creepy at all. The late Baron, rest his soul, told me to keep this place in proper order, and I have tried to do so. Here sleeps Violet, my one true love. This statue looks so much like Lady Delilah, it's hard to believe it's someone else. Back when Flora was just a tiny little thing, Lady Violet used to take her to the park in town. Some of the flowers in the garden grew from the ones Flora planted here for her mother. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the Baron's journal. It should still be in the desk in Madame's room. It's possible that it might contain some information that could aid your search for the golden apple. My thanks, Matthew. I'll be sure to give it a once-over later. Now then, Luke, we best head back to Reinhold Manor. That's actually a really nice gravesite. You'd sort of hope that when eventually you need one set up, that someone can put that much dedication into making the site look so, not surreal, calm and peaceful. It showed the Baron really loved her, loved his wife. Find the journal in Lady Delilah's room. He said that was in the desk. Okay. It's definitely the desk, right? Oh, we got a bunch. Vanishing memories. I had hoped Ramon would remember something of last night, but it's as I feared. He remembers nothing. How could someone go through something as jarring as a kidnapping and remember nothing of it? Now I must put my curiosity to the side and return to our search for the golden apple. Perhaps Matthew can tell us something. The nanny. Talking with Matthew revealed that the Reinholds formerly had another servant in their employ. Unless I'm mistaken, Matthew was referring to Ingrid, the nanny pictured in that old photo we saw earlier. She is usually out by the general store at this time of day, so finding her shouldn't prove too difficult. Flora's mother. Ingrid told us the story of how Flora's mother passed from this world. The Baron must have truly loved his former wife, for her grave lies within his garden, presumably so that even in death she could stay close to him. The beautiful grave. Lady Violet's grave is a truly beautiful place. The Baron's devotion and love for her is reflected in every detail of the place. Matthew mentioned that the Baron kept a journal detailing his thoughts. If we could find it, I imagine there's much we could learn from its pages. Next page. Okay, it didn't exactly say. So I'm just gonna look around a little. These flowers look like they came from the garden. Make sure I don't knock them over. Oh, coin. These are some posh curtains. The entire garden is visible from this window. Oh, here we go. It was the books. This must be the journal that Matthew spoke of. I have to admit, he seems to know where everything is in the manor. There's something about reading someone else's journal that just doesn't seem proper to me. Oh, whoops. However, the investigation must continue, so they mixed up their voices. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. What do you suppose it refers to? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there could never be another you. You are my first, my last, and my only. Changed? Its memory? I'm not sure what the Baron means, but this is clearly vital information here. I collapsed some days ago and have been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I am gone, the people of the village look after Flora and care for her as I did. He must have been terribly ill. It seems I am not long for this world, and time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. I've disclosed the location of that secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Professor. Baron Reinhold's old friend. We must seek out this person, Luke. But, Professor, how can we possibly find that person with nothing but this journal to go on? Haha, it's like I always say, Luke. Any good investigation starts on the street. We'll just have to ask everyone in town about the matter. What? I mean, of course, you're absolutely right, Professor. Let's get to it. Of course, any good investigation also needs direction. Let's start out by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about Baron Reinhold. We can do it. Let's go find her. She might still be out by the general store. These weren't here a minute ago. I'm going to chat to them. Lady Delilah, start with you. I'd like to be left alone for a little while, Professor. I need some time to collect my thoughts. Never mind. Gordon, how's the love life? Oh dear, I'm stumped again. Oh, not well then. And I just know I'll never find a bride of my own if I don't solve this puzzle. I'll spend my golden years alone with only the smell of cats and ribbon candy to keep me company. I beseech you, Professor, help me solve this puzzle. I'll help you, Advent. 103 wood cutouts. You have a single sheet of balsa wood, as shown in the diagram below. Your job is to cut the wood along the dotted line so that you end up with 4 identical pieces. The pieces may face different directions, but they must be mirrored versions of each other. Go and get shopping. Your job is to cut the wood so that you end up with 4 identical pieces. Could you just cut it in half both ways? Oh. Mirror image, mirror image. Just got to flip them all around, but they're all thumbs up. Dun. Okay, it's not that. The puzzle would be a piece of cake if you could use mirrored version of the shape. We'll just have to try and solve it as it is. So, okay, so we can't do mirrored versions. Got it. They must. Oh, it does say they must not be different versions, but they may face in different directions. So half. I don't know how to do it if it wouldn't be halved. The has to be 4 identical pieces. So it couldn't even be like cut that one, and there we go. Because that's 4. But then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can't even do those in half. Could it be something jagged? No. All I can think of is just like 4 by 4. Cutting it down this way? But then that's not identical. That's 4 identical pieces. So it's not even like 4 identical cuts. It definitely has to be 4 pieces. Is it like... Oh no, because that would cut that off. Oh no, because there'd be no way that would work with that. Could it be like they're encasing each other? So... did that one. The middle... Oh, we could do it that way. Okay, we're gonna encase them. So we're gonna do this. This. And this. So we've got 4 pieces, all identical, and they can spin, so they're not mirror images. Yes.
Another puzzle solved.
That's right, when she got the shape of the pieces, it wasn't so difficult, but it wasn't all that easy to find them within the wood, was it? Nope, it was not. Oh, happy day! With that puzzle out of the way, I'm confident that no woman will be able to resist me. I'll be bidding my loneliness goodbye before I know it. Bidding my loneliness goodbye as I know. Mysterious bottle. Here, Layton. And Inspector Chemley. You needn't worry. I assure you I'd find Simon's killer myself. For now, just let me do my job and go back to your search for that golden apple. Okay. go find Ingrid. Oh, here she is. Oh, look who it is. Professor Layton, was it? The name's Layton, madam. Oh, that's right, Professor Layton. All that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by for a visit. But enough about me. By the look on your face, it seems you have something you want to ask me? As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold's considered his close friends? His friends, you say? Well, he wasn't exactly what you call a social butterfly. I'm sorry, that's really all I know of his friends. Oh, wait a moment. I do believe I saw that Zapponi fellow pay a visit to the mansion a few times. Professor, could she be referring to the man we met? Ah, yes, the gentleman with the fancy little moustache. We should ask if he knows anything. I would wager he's still hanging around the fork in the road, just beyond the clock tower. Cool, let's head that way now. Boat? No boat. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, Marco, anything new? Lady Delilah sure is gorgeous, ain't she? Yep, she sure is. What a dish, what a doll, what a honey. Gals like that are pretty rare, I tell you. Yep, yep. Same as before. You simping? Let's go. Deke. Nothing good can be said about that tower. I heard it's all sorts of scary. You should stay away. Yep. We'll try in here. There was that mayor guy. No, not the mayor. What's this dude called? Since you've come to the Tower Hall, I strongly advise you to follow town procedure and solve this puzzle. Number 64. Odd equations. Oh my, it looks like someone has been writing nonsense on the blackboard again. It turns out, though, that under certain conditions, these strange equations are actually correct. 8 minus 6 equals 2. 8 plus 6 also equals 2. Assuming the above to be true, what does 7 plus 6 equal? What? 8 minus 6 is 2. 8 plus 6. Can't even be like, there's like a 1 in front of something, because that would be like 14 here, 16, 8, no. The number of like lines you have to draw for each one. So it'd be 8 is 1 minus 1. Oh, so that, no. Is it like numbers with holes in them? So 1 minus 1, no. 8 minus 6 equals 2. 8 plus 6 equals 2. 7. What situation can you be in where 8 plus 6 equals 2? Hours? 8 o'clock plus 6 hours is 2 o'clock. And 8 minus 6 hours is 2 o'clock. So 7 plus 6 hours is 1 o'clock? Is that it? Is that how it works?
That should do it.
Yes! Okay.
Another puzzle solved.
You're correct. The puzzle is using time as a framework for the calculations. If you take 6 hours away from 8 AM, the time becomes 2 AM. Move forward, and so on and so on. Thank you. That will do nicely. Now please, vacate the premises. Rude. Kicking us out. Solved this puzzle. Let's keep going. Oh, Lucy. Hee, good afternoon, mister. Hey, I'll tell you a secret if you solve this puzzle for me. It's about a girl who's about to have her birthday. Birthday girl. When asked about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. The day after tomorrow, I turn 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? What? Wait, what does that mean? Ah, month and day, okay. So last year, New Year's Day, she was 19. How would that work? So it could be like she's like Jan 3rd. Wait. No. Be closer than that. Say her birthday is this year. So New Year's Day, she is 19. At some point next time she turns 20. And then the next year she's 21. And then 22. Could have it so maybe her birthday is the day after, so the 2nd. So she'd be... Because obviously push it back to the following year, she'd still be 21. So it's... yeah, January 2nd? Maybe?
Luke, here's my answer.
Oh, yes!
Another puzzle solved.
Okay, let's see how... 2 days from now, it's 1st of the 2nd. So she's talking about when her birthday is New Year's Eve. So that makes sense. Cool. Wow, you're smart. Okay, come close so I can tell you my secret. I heard that all the people who get kidnapped feel a little sick right before they get taken. I bet the monster that lives up in the tower feeds its victims super gross food before it pounces. Ooh, I bet it's like hamburger ice cream with butterscotch and mayonnaise swirl. Ew. Yeah, that's gross. Or maybe he just picks the weakest of the bunch to snatch. I just don't get why he needs all these people. Okay, cat time. That cat and mouse seem to get along pretty well, don't they? Do you think so, Luke? I would have guessed that cat was tormenting that poor mouse. But if you say the two of them are friendly, I believe you. Of course, if it has to do with animals, leave it to me. By the way, Professor, have you heard this one before? What's E? E? According to the diagram shown here, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, and D equals 4. So what does E equal? Is it how many things they're connected to? So we've got A is 1, 2, B is 1, 2, 3, C's 1, 2, 3, 4. D's 1, 2, 3, 4. So E would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5? Okay, we'll give that a shot. We'll give it a shot.
There we go.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh hey! Yes!
Another puzzle solved.
Well done. The number assigned to each letter refers to the number of sections that are touching the labelled section. Gosh, I was sure I'd come up with a really good puzzle, but it was still too easy, I guess. What's E? Okay, let's go. Oh, it's a pony. Close friends of the Baron. It's true, I had the pleasure of meeting Baron Reinhold a few times. Mrs. Zapponi, you don't happen to be good friends with the Baron, did you? Me? Haha, oh no, I was nothing of the sort. Can you think of anyone at all who was close to the Baron Reinhold? No, I didn't really know him. Well, there was that one possibility. No, wait. Never mind, I'm not sure. I guess the pony can't really tell us much of anything. Yes, I'm afraid he is no help at all. I suppose that means we're back to where we started. But at least we can be sure that this close friend we're after is a resident of St. Mystere. We mustn't give up loot, let's continue to ask around. Okay, ask around town. We'll start in the cafe. No one's in the cafe. Okay, we won't start here. Oh yeah, it's only open at night. Okay, we'll carry up. Oh, Gerard. Oh, and there's something on the floor. Not being a member of high society myself, I've never so much as had a conversation with Baron Reinhold. Now, Sonny, as much as I'd like to keep chatting, I'm awfully tired. I think I need to go lie down. Are you feeling unwell, sir? I'm just plumb exhausted lately. It's that awful noise coming from the tower, you see. It's gotten so loud I can't sleep a wink at night. Do you know what's causing the noise? It's just a rumour, but I hear that every time this sound rips through St. Mystere, someone disappears. They say the ones who go missing are people who've been talking about feeling tired. But those who disappear are back before you know it, so it's probably just a load of poppycock. Whenever the noise sounds, someone disappears. Interesting. Do you think the peculiar sound has anything to do with that strange old man who abducted Ramon? It's certainly a possibility, isn't it? But why would he release his victims after going through the trouble of kidnapping them? Okay, let's see what's on the ground. Another note. Professor, there's something on the ground here. You're right, it appears to be a scrap of paper. Will you check if anything's written on it? Written on it? Sure thing. Let's see here. The boss complimented my latest model today. He's a good guy and he's given me a new sense of purpose. I'm sure this is my true calling. I want to perfect my skills so I can repay the man for his generosity. This sounds a great deal like a journal entry, doesn't it? Judging by how the writer uses the term the boss, I imagine he was under the employ of the Baron. I've constructed models to fit every situation just like the boss asked me to. I've got a smile when I see how interested he is in them. That's the end of the entry. Do you suppose this person made some sort of models for a living? Okay. What's happening at the trunk? Let me update us. Yeah, we've got some stuff. New journal. The Baron's Journal. The pages of Baron Reinhold's journal were filled with passages reflecting upon his deep love of his child and late wife. Additionally, we discovered that the Baron left a note disclosing the location of the golden apple in the possession of his good friend. Perhaps Ingrid knows this friend of the Baron's. Okay. Talking with Ingrid. Sadly, even Ingrid, despite her intimate ties with the Reinhold family, had to admit that she'd never even heard talk of the Golden Apple during her time at the manor. Ingrid recommended we pay Zapponi a visit, so we shall. Really though, does that man ever have anything useful to say? A total disappointment. As I suspected, Zapponi hasn't had a single piece of good advice for us regarding the Baron's mystery friend. If we are to find the individual we seek, it looks like we'll need to rely on the time-honoured technique of taking to the streets and taking to the talking to the townsfolk. Okay. I'm going to finish up the inn. Getting there, I suppose. Okay. What was the last item? Last item was this mysterious bottle. I suppose a hint of mystery adds to any room. Okay. I'm not sure what it is to make of this, honestly. Okay, so his happiness plummeted when I took this out. Skyrockets. Okay, so this is how it's going so far. Now, I'm going to cut the stream a little short. I've got work in the morning, so I'm going to head off. I'll catch you guys next weekend. I'll come back in on Saturday. Catch you all then. Bye.